All right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that war.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now, he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far. He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski. And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night. Never. Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here's Aljamain Sterling. Hasn't necessarily been a fast starter in the UFC. There's no denying the toughness, the creativeness, his scrambling ability. You know about the wrestling acumen, but he uses his length very well. This is a hard guy to hit, and it looks like he'll be hard to hit here out of the chute tonight. That punch no good.
Big head kick.
Nice punch from the clinch by Volka. Yet another huge kick lands. All right, so nice takedown attempt there and land by the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski.
At one point, Alexander Volkanovski was a 230-pound man. He was massive. So when he gets a hold...
Sterling's trying to lock up on a submission now.
I think he's got it. It's deep. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight looked
done. He wants to fight on. You gotta be careful here.
Takes his back now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Sterling's back in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Nice.
Sterling's back in full mount. 90 seconds to go in round one.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, side control now. Sterling's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Final seconds here. Excellent ground and pound there by Sterling. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
All right, here we go. Round two. It is Alexander Volkanovski and Aljamain Sterling.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
And he lands a big left hand there. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
So 40 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. And landing with 61% accuracy tonight against Alexander the Great Volkanovski. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Big kick land.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Volkanovski's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Usually trying to get back to his feet.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up. This is a terrible position.
All All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
And Izzy as he looks to improve position here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Round 3 next.
All right, well, take a seat here. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, how clean is that jab by Sterling? Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Looking to set up that head kick again. This one does not find the home. Oh, thwack. That is a solid kick right there. Sterling's limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues. Takedown defense is there. And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice body shot there. Trademark inside leg kick there by Volkanovski. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. We're past the midpoint here of the fight. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Sterling's limping right now. Clearly that right leg is causing him problems. The last kick from his opponent appeared to do the most damage. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Oh.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Volkanovski's in half guard. Final seconds of round 3. All right, has the guard closed here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay focused.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
There, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
Blood in the water, you gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Ooh, looking to set up that head kick. Oh!
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Oh, collar tie.
Oh, separation of the clinch.
Oh, Volkanovski's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Back and forth we go.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish it.
A flying good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Side control now.
Right to the knee on belly.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Constantly a moving target. Oh, huge elbow! Huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the... Oh, heavy shots raining down. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he going to fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness. But it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability. Nice leg kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard now.
Getting him out here.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Volkanovski's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Take the back, over under.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Volkanovski gets hit with a kick. Sterling's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine him! That guillotine is very tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-47, 48-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, well, his future, of course, is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present, still plucking scalps in this UFC featherweight division. Alexander Volkanovski getting another one tonight. This one by